What was the most disturbing thing you saw in person? The worst thing I saw in person was when a stray cat we had been feeding and made a home for, no TNR in the area, no shelters would take him, we couldn't take him another in, etc. finally turned up after vanishing for a few days. I went out to the back porch to empty a pan of grease and heard a very disturbing sounding gurgling pitiful meow behind me. I turned around, and there's Tommy Boy, jaw out of place, missing an eye, the other eye fully scabbed over and pooped out of the socket swelled to the size of my fist almost, head and face caked in dry. Looked like he should have passed out already but the poor thing was still moving. I said his name in shock, and he perked up immensely. I don't think he was 100% sure who he had approached given his sight challenges, and started meowing more. I pet him some because he clearly wanted pets and comfort, and then tried to rapidly get him some wet food and water and shaking and panicking which quickly turned into a proper panic attack till I got my meds in me. He couldn't eat or drink. The poor thing kept trying too, he was clearly both hungry and thirsty, but his jaw was making it impossible to do either and he kept trying and making pain sounds while failing so I had to take the food and water back. While holding and comforting him and sobbing and freaking out, I started calling vet after vet looking for the closest place I could take him immediately without any wait to get put down. I didn't want him to suffer. Eventually found a place that could take him in 45 minutes and was right in town so I put him in a carrier. Despite being an unneutered stray he did not fight me at all on getting into a carrier, he was so trusting and had even come back to us after his injuries, and off we went. This got too long, so I'ma summarize the rest. Vet saw how amazingly loving and friendly he was even as a stray and heavily injured and in pain, purring and leaning into pets and not freaking out at all, and they decided to try and see if they could save him instead of putting him down. The owner of a local shelter happened to be there when I was and offered to go halfsies with the vet's cost to try and save him. Since I couldn't even afford to put him down, they were gonna do that part for free. In the end, I was told, never saw him in person again. The missing eye was actually in there but like sunken back and that one they were able to save and he got vision back. The other eye had to be removed. His jaw wasn't as badly messed up as it looked and they were able to set it fairly easily and with lots of pain medicine he was able to eat and drink by himself. They neutered him during the same surgery for the eye and jaw, and by some luck he had no other major injuries or internal damage. Leading theory is he got hit by a car. During recovery he got along with the other cats, played with both cats and humans, and was a well-behaved gentleman despite his checkered past. One of the vet employees adopted him and he found a forever home.